Okay, we're back. Kind of played around with some stuff real quick, so hopefully that mitigates the issue. If we still seem to have problems, feel free to let us know.
Right.
But yeah,
You're not sharing thing.
what am I not sharing? Oh, my screen. Sorry, one sec. Been so busy with the issues
Man.
here, so man, shit. All right,
Yeah.
there we go.
No, I mean on stream. I'm not seeing anything on stream.
Wait, what?
Okay, now I am. Now I am.
Okay. All right. Wow, we are having difficulties today,
Yeah, man.
and it's not my fault this time.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I gotta blame me. What I do?
Because I can. And it's
You're always like this. You're just like your father.
Crispy. You gotta. Oh God, I fucking hate this. But okay,
No.
I'm
Oh
just
no, it's gonna
say
get
it.
worse.
Yeah, you need to do like the whole beat his foot thing.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be like Hobbit feet. It's gonna be gross.
Crispy.
Well, no, it's gonna be better when I add the top part to it.
No, what do you? Okay, I don't think this word "better." I don't think you understand what this means.
I mean, it depends on your definition of
No, there. To everyone in chat, you have my deepest apologies and condolences.
Oh no, don't worry about it,
To
chat.
quote Ducky, why are you here?
No. All right.
Yes,
What? When I get an idea in my head like this, I gotta do it, man. All right. So now we gotta have like real long, creepy fingers.
What?
Yeah.
No!
Yeah.
No.
It's the Wall Walker.
No.
Actually.
Also, most of what we have around here is sheets anyway.
Oh, really? Because we have a lot of sheets too.
Well, so apparently there was kind of so we actually studied this in business school was
No shit.
so the markets that Sheets and Wawa were in, like they all you could almost argue that they had like a gentleman's agreement not to be in each other's territory.
Yeah.
But apparently that is now kind of out the window, as it were, because you're starting to see Sheets in where like Wawa traditionally only was, and vice versa.
Mhm.
So
Well, I know for me, like where I'm at, Sheets is the big thing, which I think Sheets started in Altoona. I want to say. I'm not sure about that.
Sheets is kind of more of I think it's more of a Eastern thing, if memory.
Yeah, like I want to say it started in PA, but I'm not 100% on that. I just remember a friend telling me about that. But yeah, where I live, it's mostly Sheets. But I think the closest Wawa is like an hour away. But I would not be surprised if we end up having to move up closer this way as, time progresses. God,
Look
this
at
is...
you using all these big words.
Hey, man. I
Man,
know I speak goodly.
shit, man.
I mean, you got to meet me last week. You know how I speak. Do we want to talk about
You
that?
speak exactly in real life as you do on the.
Yeah, I'm really not too different from real life how I am on stream.
I, on the other hand, was a perfect gentleman.
Yeah, you were. You brought dessert, which was very nice. It was really good dessert.
Yeah, man.
You brought beers for me to try, and I got you to drink IPAs.
It was. I mean, the hipster is still there. I feel like I need to go to like Hot Topic or whatever.
I would go to a Hot Topic again. Actually, I went to one when we were on my honeymoon.
Yeah.
like there when we were on my honeymoon, there was a Hot Topic, and we were like, oh man, let's go. I think I bought some pins. It's definitely not the same as it used to be. Spencer's has not changed at all since like
Also,
the 2000s.
We should probably tell chat that you were wearing your actual Pit Vipers.
Oh, I was wearing the Pit Vipers.
My knockoff Pit Viper.
Yeah, you had your whole snakes. I had my Pit Vipers.
Yeah, man. You gotta keep it classy.
I forgot some things because I told my family that Whacker was 50 and he's not.
You piece of shit.
That was fully accidental because, first of all...
Yeah, because you're a nincompoop.
Yeah, you've met me. What the fuck else do you think?
I mean... You know, man... Shit.
Like, I don't know what you expect.
You're shit, man.
Shit.
Man?
Yeah. But yeah, Whacker got to meet my family last week while we were on vacation. That was an interesting experience.
Crispy's family is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
my mom made some real good lasagna.
Oh, that was so good.
Yeah.
That was so fucking good.
Yeah, that Southwest taco lasagna.
The only problem is how filling it is. Like, I could not eat more of it because of...
I know.
It's just too filling.
I mean, it's a good meal, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's like, I want more, but I just can't. I think I had, like, a piece. Yeah, we got to hang out for a day. We got to hold hands and look longingly into each other's eye. I hear you whispering over there. What are you saying over there, Why? Yeah, look at these fingers. They're real gross looking. It's perfect.
Crispy, this is...
For the Wawa Walker.
This is...
This
is why we don't get nice things.
Oh, this is why.
Yeah. Yeah. This is exactly why. Crispy.
I think there's worse reasons for not getting
no.
nice things. I think this is a nice thing.
This is a nice thing.
I think so.
This is a nice thing. A nice thing, he says, chat. What saith chat? Actually, I'm not going to listen to chat because they tend to just...
No, listen to chat. They have the best ideas.
They just fucking egg you on and make things worse.
Are you not entertained? Is that why you were not here?
Is this not why you were here?
This is not necessarily feet fetish art.
Oh, I would describe this as the opposite of feet fetish art. Like this is how to break yourself of that fetish.
Oh, I could draw way worse than this. I'm just not going to because it might violate TOS. Hey, I'm showing restraint. Which is more than I could say for my younger self.
Oh.
So we're about 30 minutes past Andy saying I'm going to take a 30-minute nap.
No.
So.
I mean, to be completely fair, it's not as if, I've done the stupid as well. And
oh, yeah. No, I anytime I'm like, I'm going to take a short nap, it's never a short nap. Yeah. Imagine being in the bathroom and you see that peeking out.
Crispy, no. Crispy, no.
I need to... Hold on, I need some graffiti to put on the side here.
No, we don't.
But how else are they going to know it's a Wawa bathroom? Hold on, we need nondescript stains.
Nondescript stains.
Oh, wait, shit. Nice. See, the problem is the graffiti I want to put on here probably is, like, too vulgar.
Crispy.
What?
Crispy.
I'm gonna send this to Rail.
Crispy. I don't.
Ah, fuck. I did it again. I did it on the wrong layer.
Oops.
Take a shot, chat. No, don't actually. Or do. I'm not your mom.
Yeah, you are.
I should not be a parent.
Oh, come on. Why not?
I don't think it'd be a very good
Well,
one.
you actually do have kids. I met one of them.
Ah, yes. You got to meet Gustavo.
Yeah.
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 Whacker got to meet one of my Furbies.
Yeah, I did. And I totally didn't flip it the fuck off and text a picture of it to Storm because
I mean, that was better than I was expecting.
Storm
to be
clearly had nothing at all to do with this.
No, actually, he
Right.
didn't. I was just like, this is gonna be funny.
Man.
Like, we don't have some kind of, like, fuck with Whacker cabal going all the time.
I don't believe that for a fucking second. I absolutely and utterly do not believe any of this.
Yeah, it's not like you do stuff that warrants it. Like, I don't know, comparing me to Chris Chan on another stream.
Look.
You son of a bitch.
Look. That doesn't
You're
even
so
come
fucking lucky that I could not get
remotely close to telling your goddamn
was-
family that I'm in my 50s, you piece of shit.
That's not even the revenge I'm plotting for this. I've got something worse in
Yeah,
mind.
I'm definitely not plotting any revenge either.
Oh yeah, look at
Yeah,
us.
oh yeah, there, bud.
See, stream title is accurate. We're bickering like an old married couple.
Yeah, man.
Because I feel like this is what old married couples do. It's like, I'll get my revenge on you, Betty.
I feel like if you survive all of us, your wife is just going to be staring at you in the retirement home and doing the Picard facepalm and like, why? As you're
I don't know, man.
You're sitting there having like verbal diarrhea all over the place with your crayons in front of you.
Oh, I don't need to be in a retirement home to do that. I do that already.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you're old. Like older than you are now.
I hope I'm old. If I make it to being old, sometimes I
you're like-
wonder.
Yeah, you're like mentally in your 90s, I think.
I mean, honestly, some days I feel it.
Well, you look it too.
I do not look like I'm in my 90s, you son of a bitch.
Actually, you look like you're in your fucking 20s.
I do. It's pretty great.
Don't worry.
Maybe although I might be like jinxing myself, and I'm gonna do like
Oh, it won't last.
the Japanese
It's
thing
not
where
gonna
I like age 20 years and like 2.
Absolutely not gonna last.
Oh, I know it's not gonna last. I mean, you met my dad.
Your dad looks pretty fucking good for his age, I'd say.
Yeah, it does help that he keeps active a lot. He rides bike a lot. I mean, I ride bike too, just not nearly as much as he does. I did go on a run with my sibling. Oh, a new challenger who approaches.
Oh, look! Look who it is!
Oh
Who is-
man, look at my life.
Oh,
I'm a lot like you.
How was that nap, Andrew?
Well, it was a lot longer than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah. We were wondering if it was going to be 30 minutes or it was going to be the rest of the stream.
We both cop to
Yeah.
like frequently saying, "Oh, I'm just going to take a nap," and then conking
Yeah,
out. for the rest of the
Storm's
day.
internet died. Mine almost died.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Also,
Yeah,
what's
so
up
we're-
with, like... What's up with, like,
you
evil...
did you not- Did you
Hold
not
on.
hear the story of the Wawa Walker? Do I need to
No.
tell this? So, when I was coming home from my vacation last week,
Wait,
Uh,
Crispy, before you get into it, one more thing to put on the door.
yeah,
Some variation of "Don't Dead, Open Inside."
yeah, and there it go. I like that. I
You
got
get
the
the reference.
perfect-
Is this like a kid's, like...
No.
Like, I saw
No,
the Wawa
okay.
Walker last night, Mama.
So what? No,
No.
I saw a cryptid like this. We
Zoom
stopped
story.
at a Wawa coming home from my vacation last week, and I had to use the bathroom, so I went in there and I was using the urinal. I turn around to go wash my hands, and I just happen to glance over at the stall next to me, and I see the leg sticking out from underneath, and I notice something. The guy's not wearing shoes. He is barefoot on a bathroom floor of a Wawa gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I was very concerned by that.
I was
Oh,
gonna
wait.
say, like, what's up with the evil Kilroy?
I'm Kilroy.
This
Oh,
is
wait.
this is.
Damn it.
Look, man.
You know what he looks like he needs?
What?
A blanket.
Oh, I heard that story.
Oh,
He looks very cold.
Andy, Andy, let's drop that one.
Also, the funny thing about him being green is it kind of reminds me of the encounter I had when I was a kid.
Oh, I want to hear this story.
No, we don't.
It's like this is serious too. It's not me like
It's super serial.
no like legit like it scared the absolute like crap out of me. Like I was in we were in the bunk bed and I was in the bottom bunk. And I was sleeping with my back to the room, so my face was like facing the wall. And I swear I hear the door open, and I hear like I don't know if you guys like know, but you kind of recognize the sound of bare feet shuffling on a
Yeah.
carpet, right? Like you know
Yeah.
that sound.
A
You hear
little
that,
bit.
and you're like, oh, Dad's coming in or something like that. But like when I heard that, it was like, hold on, something's not quite right, and I can't. I want to turn around and see what's going on, but I can't. I'm paralyzed,
Yeah.
and I'm looking at the wall, and I can't see anything. But I notice like it's like there's a green glow in the room, like
Andrew.
almost like the typical like radioactive green glow, like not strong enough to
Yeah.
actually like illuminate the room, but enough to be like, hold on, there's like something's producing light. And I get this feeling that something's like really close to the back of my head. Like have you ever had someone like hover their hand over your head or something like that, and you can feel like it's there but it's not touching you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Yeah, I had that feeling. And I was just so absolutely scared. Like, I wanted to turn
Probably.
around and, like, look at it. Like, what the hell's this? But I couldn't because I was paranoid.
Bully
And-
Snake, I like that too. Don't shit, no TP inside.
But anyway, I was so scared, and I said, I whispered, and I was like, "Oh, in the name of Jesus Christ, go away!" And it went away, and I was so scared. But like for the longest time after that, I slept with like a Bible under my bed. Now, I'm pretty sure this was sleep paralysis.
It probably was. I
yeah.
haven't experienced myself, but I've heard like similar things.
Because Whacker, Crispy, if I were to implore you to draw what I think the creature looked like.
I'll draw a sleep paralysis demon.
No, we're not.
Well, no, it's really simple. It's like stupid silly. Like, imagine you know how you have like the grays.
Yeah.
Imagine like a tall gray, but he's kind of hunched over, like trying to fit into a room, like kind of scrunched up, long and thin, and he's green and he's glowing, and he's got these big 3-fingered hands. Like each hand has 3 big fingers on it, right?
Yeah.
And for some godly reason, he has human-esque feet, like as if like a kid drew it. He has like typical 5 feet, like almost hyper realistic feet on the bottom of his legs.
Let's not draw like bad vibe stuff. Like, let's keep this funny shit, Posty.
Oh no, it'll be funny.
Oh, I think it's you
haven't seen what I'm doing yet, Whacker. Hold on.
Yeah, because you haven't fucking drawn it yet. Imagine that.
I'm working on it. Do you not see stream?
I know what he's doing.
No, you don't.
Crispy doesn't even know.
You're not my dad.
Whacker.
And draw.
Oh, Crispy! I had to let Whacker have it the other day. I had to unleash the ultimate own on him. Just the ultimate like put down.
What? Telling your family that he's 50?
Crispy.
No, I told him that he makes bland chili.
What?
What are you drawing, Crispy?
What? What do you think I'm drawing, Whacker?
Shape looks familiar for some.
Oh, does it? Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Can I crack a guess at it?
Go for it, Andy.
All right. Are you drawing like when the thing takes on a spider form, but it's a Furby?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely not anything like that. I don't know why I gave you that idea.
It's not a fiber fur. It's not a spider Furby.
But wait, no.
It's the Mohawk. The Mohawk gave it away, didn't it? Look, it's been a while. It's been a while!
Crispy, within 24 hours of you getting home, you were already sending me Furby shit.
It's because I was watching stream and you weren't acknowledging me, and I was like, I know how to get his attention.
So I think it would be hilarious if you went back to that restroom one day you turned to look and somebody had printed out and like glued on your drawing of the Wawa monster on the wall.
I would laugh my ass off if somehow the Wawa Walker ends up in a Wawa bathroom. I would be just tickled pink.
Number 87, the Wawa Walker.
The Wawa Walker has very disgusting feet.
It likes to watch people urinate and defecate themselves while it sits on across the room. Or no, it likes watching people wash their hands.
Oh God.
It puts the lotion on the hands, or it
puts the skin on the lotion.
Did you wash your hands? No, you better wash your hands at a Wawa Walker and get you.
Better not be barefoot in the bathroom of the Wawa Walker, okay? I'm still just thinking about that. Like, who the fuck goes into a bathroom? Like, I didn't see if the guy had like sandals or anything next to him. Maybe he was like, he really had to take a dump, and he was really. Yeah, like he was going Super Saiyan mode with it. But it's like, who does that, man? Who goes into a public bathroom and is like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my shoes off.
Some people...
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Some people have little to no sense.
No, that doesn't sound possible.
Beware the Wawa Walker. Whoa, whoa.
I'm very tempted to just like start making this a thing. Just the Wawa Walker cryptid. That's exactly what he sounds like.
Wow. Are you washing your hands? Could you pass the toilet paper?
No.
If I heard anyone that sounded like that ask me to pass the toilet paper, I'm leaving.
No, the Wawa Walker's like when you're sure you're alone in a public bathroom and you're about to leave, and then you hear like an unsettling voice say, "Hey, could you hand me some TP?"
All right. I am going downstairs to let the rice start to dry out for tonight, so I will be back in 1 second. Crispy, I'm demanding that you stop drawing this, even though you're not going to. I'm still.
No.
I mean,
Crispy can do what he wants. He's a big boy.
Yeah.
Grandpa. This is my friend from the internet.
I cannot tell you how many conversations I had to have.
You know what? You should draw that like it's you introducing Crispy to like your family, and they just have this nonplussed look on their face, like, "What the fuck is this?"
Well, it was like we were coming down Friday, and we were staying in Virginia. We're out to eat, and my sister-in-law was like, "So who's your friend?" It was like, "Oh, you know, I know him from the internet and stuff." And she's like, "Have you ever met?" No. She's just like, "Do you even know his name?" And I completely forgotten Whacker's actual name because I never call him by his actual name. And then I asked him what his actual name was, and he got all mad at me for some reason.
Wow.
It's like the one girl I was into, and I forgot her name, but that was years ago. Which, honestly, it's fine. That was when I was in, like, high school or some shit. Oh, God, this is so horrific. I love it.
High school trauma.
My high school burnt down, man.
It was the Wawa Walker.
The Wawa Walker, he was in the bathroom and he lit a fire and hotboxing the toilets.
The high school
really
janitor has been
these
fighting to
days.
keep that monster at bay for so long, and when he retired, he could finally have his reign.
I really wish that was the actual reason it closed, but it was worse than that. But I'm not getting into it.
That's right. I also called Whacker the troll from Ernest Scared Stupid yesterday.
Oh no, I died laughing when I heard that. Because I was like, well, first of all, I've never seen that movie, but then I looked what the troll was, and then I started dying laughing.
I want to watch it with you. Like, it's one of those movies that I just have to see with you.
Whacker wants me... Oh, I'm down to watch that. Whacker wants me to watch Event Horizon. He actually brought a flash drive, like, when we met up, because he wanted to watch Event Horizon. It didn't end up happening, because we went out to the bar, but it was funny. Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I don't think I could do that. Like,
well, it's funny because my niece and nephew, they were watching the one morning where we were there. They were watching the movie Signs, and there was the scene at the end. Spoilers if you've never seen an M. Night Shyamalan movie, and if you haven't, good. But there's a scene at the end where the alien shows up, and it's this like green lanky thing that's kind of like a Lamal shaped, if that makes sense.
It's kind of like it looks like a gray, your typical gray.
It's like the stereotypical like green gray alien like shape and body type and all that stuff. And my niece is watching this, and she's like they were like so excited to watch the movie, and she's like covering her eyes and stuff. And her mom says something to her about, or no, my brother, her dad says something. She was like, maybe you should watch this movie if you're covering this. And I'm like thinking in my head, like, man, like, hey kids, you want to watch Event Horizon?
Like,
core trauma unlocked. I would not.
I
would
I
not
almost
actually show
I'm
any
considering.
child Event Horizon unless they were like one of those shitty kids that misbehaves in public.
Oh yeah, I was about to say I'd almost call Child Protective Services on people that show.
No.
That's like
Oh,
I don't know that's like
Look, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city. No, my father, my dad took my brother and I on. So there's this one famous amusement park around where I live, or not around where I live, but it's like an hour and a half away from where I live.
Is this the jumper cable story again?
No, that comes later. No, this is the time my dad took my brother and I into a haunted house when we were like 4, and it traumatized me.
Crispy,
Well, see, here's the thing. I was fine for most of the time in the haunted house, and then we get to the end, and at the end of this haunted house is a truck horn and bright lights, and then a dude screaming. So I saw that as a kid, and I came out of there crying my eyes out, and it traumatized me from wanting to go in there. It took me until several years ago to go back in there.
So, do you not do like scary movies and shit? Like, is that?
I like the cheesy slasher stuff. I don't like actually scary stuff, really. It really. I'm very particular when it comes to horror stuff. Like, I don't like the super gory stuff. I don't like. Yeah, no. Like, I had to tap out of that Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey movie. And it wasn't necessarily just because of the gore, it was just, like, other shit, too. Like, the dude's wife getting murdered by Winnie the Pooh, and he's, like, got her on display and stuff. Like, that shit just kind of was like, no, man, I don't want to see that.
I feel like I may actually not force you to watch Event Horizon at this point.
That's partially why I was have been hesitant to watch it. Now, I do like some horror movies, but it's usually the more like I like Evil Dead. The original Evil Deads are really great.
Yeah.
But, like, I wouldn't watch, like, the remake they did, because the remake is way too serious and all that. And it's like, that's not what I want to see.
So, there's some humorous parts here and there to Event Horizon, but by and large, and I wouldn't say there's a lot of gore.
Well, I know there's
the
version that
is
they
there
didn't
is
release.
Over the fucking top.
I mean, I've seen war movies and stuff, so... Or, like, Tarantino films. If it's worse than that...
So, the thing that I learned several years ago was that there's actually kind of a fan theory from the Warhammer 40k crowd that Event Horizon is basically, like, considered, like, in canon, like, quote, like in lore canon from the fan perspective, because it's like the first encounters with the warp. And
yeah, I've heard that.
Warp is. So I don't know if that. I mean, I don't know. Now that I know this, if you don't want to watch it, we don't have to watch it. I think it's campy, but to me, it's the origin of this bullshit that you're drawing. It's the dimension that the Furbies come from.
I'd be willing to at least give it a shot. I know that there was the version that they ended up not releasing, which I wouldn't want to watch that version. But if it's like more campy horror movie stuff, like I've seen,
there wasn't a version that they didn't release so much as there was this, like, these extra scenes that they filmed that just never made it into any cut, and those were
I like movies like Alien, so if it's like cosmic horror, I don't mind that shit.
All right, I'll tell you what. We'll give it a shot. If you need to tap out, we'll tap out. No problem. But it's just remember, think of it as a documentary of your children and where they come from.
I was gonna say Doom, but that works too. Oh, that's right. There is a Doom movie. That movie I actually kind of like. Not gonna lie.
Is that the one where it's like, oh, it's a virus instead of they're
Yeah,
demons.
which I know that's like stupid compared to the actual
They are
games were sick.
demons from
No, I know,
hell.
I know they are. I know they are. I am fully aware of that, and it's more of I can appreciate the movie for what it is, and their attempt at trying to do Doom, but I know it's not like a good Doom movie in representation of the games.
But that's also like saying, and I didn't see this, I'm just quoting what I know, but it's like, I can appreciate the Airbender movie as a attempt to make the Airbender stuff.
Okay, no, I see your point from that, which, honestly, I would like to see them give it a shot considering what they've done with, like, Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal and all those games, because those games are fucking tight.
You know, I have not played any of those.
I think you would actually enjoy Doom 2016. Doom Eternal, maybe, but I would at least try Doom 2016 because it's very much a...
So, the last id Software game that I played was the original Rage 1.
Oh, no.
Which was a good... I liked that game.
You did like Rage. Okay.
I liked that game. A lot of people didn't. I liked it.
I heard it was not great. I've never played it myself.
I found it enjoyable. If you approach it as just a simple, like a shooter with some open world elements, because I think that was right about the time that Bethesda had already bought them or something along those lines.
Yeah.
But if you take it for what it is, it's a fun little game. I enjoyed it.
That's fair. There he is. Look at our boy.
This is horrible.
It's not the worst thing I've drawn on stream.
No, but it's still horrible.
I'm gonna have to send it to Lady Red later. But, alright. Shit. What should we draw next? There he is.
Yeah, you know what, Whacker? We should get together with Crispy and watch Ernest Scared Stupid.
I would love to.
I would absolutely watch Ernest Scared Stupid.
Movies.
I actually enjoyed watching that, like, as a yearly thing. Like, that was one of the Halloween movies. I was like, hell yeah.
But Ernest is like wholesome stuff. It's like wholesome, incredibly stupid humor.
There are parts. If you're a kid, I can like explain to you why some parts of it as a kid it can come across as like being frightening.
I want to draw Doom Guy now. So, I actually heard a cover of the Doom theme that I thought was pretty rad. The only thing is, it's done by Five Finger Death Punch, and I'm not sure how people feel about them as a band, but it was honestly really... Like, I used to listen to them in college, and then I was just kind of like, to the vocals, but this is like all instrumental, and man, they can shred.
I don't think I've ever heard them.
That's fair. They're kind of like a metal band. So.
I don't listen to hipster music, Crispy.
It's not hipster music.
Yeah, it is.
I don't listen to hipster music.
Yes,
Whacker thinks
Whacker
thinks Mozart is a hipster. Don't worry about it.
He is a hipster.
I mean, after I drank them IPAs, yeah.
You got that hipster energy in you.
I did.
They were good though, right?
Oh, dude, I was making an effort to maintain composure.
They'll do that. They'll absolutely do that.
Fairly intoxicated.
Yeah. No,
I would say if anything, that's like a serious like credit and props to your family that I felt comfortable enough. It's like, okay, you know what?
Yeah.
This feels.
Oh, you were fine. They thought you were the nicest.
See, Andy.
I mean, they haven't seen streams, so that might change if they do. But still.
I feel like you're not going to do that because then they're going to see what you are doing.
God no! Like the most I've said is like, oh yeah, I don't know if I've even necessarily mentioned.
Have you showed your brother?
I feel like my brother would probably grok the streams. My mother definitely not.
Oh no!
Absolutely not.
Which stream would you have their family watch to be like, these are Crispy's friends?
Oh God. That's an excellent question because, well, first of all, it would need to be one where it's like all four of us.
Come eat our food. Crispy, you can't hang out with these people anymore. They're a bad influence on you.
Look,
it's like, joke's on you, I was already like this.
Is the goal to get Crispy disowned or what? Because if we want to do that...
That's not the worst. I can guarantee you that is...
Look, let's not put goals in mind because, we'll just think of horrible crap. Let's just...
So you're telling me there's a chance? Oh wait, we need to give him like beefy neck. Yeah, he needs like.
He shouldn't have a fucking neck. It just should conjoin right to his torso. Be darn.
Oh yeah, that's true because he's kind of like hunched over with the
He also has like, I think his chest plate has that like bit of armor that kind of like.
He's got like midriff. It's like a belly dancer, but he's more violent.
It's like a belly dancer, but more violent.
I like fully armored Doom guy. I don't like it when they
I do
like,
too. I like the 2016 version where he's got the full armor. It was kind of weird how it's like, I'm going sleeveless. It's like, what?
I mean, I guess it's to show like how badass he is, but in the lore, like his armor, like I think in the lore, at least in the 2016 one, his armor absorbs the essence of demons and repairs itself. So, like, he actually kills demons. Like, they don't go back to hell like in most fanfic.
Yeah.
Or fanfic, or theories and all that.
I don't want to read a Doom fanfic, because I know
Doom is I shouldn't have used the term fanfic. I apologize. That was wrong of me. But...
Well, shut the hell up. Sorry, please continue. I was
typical 50-year-old behavior. No.
Anyway... I remember I watched a story like, what would Doom Guy do in the 40k universe? And it was like...
for fuck's sake.
Probably kill everything.
He goes straight to the warp. And the guy made the argument like... he would like... kill all the demons he would kill all the demons he come across, but it would probably mostly be Khorne berserkers. And because he's so angry and hateful and violent that... his hate and anger alone would be creating more, like, Khorne berserker. So Khorne would pretty much love this guy. And even though he's destroying demons, he's also making them because of how, like, just angry he is and how much, like, battle he is. So he's like, it's like a net, not a net negative or positive. It's just...
I really hate how everything is compared to 40k.
I mean, it's a common reference point.
I guess, but I just like... I've seen so many of these top 10 lists. It's like, top 10 Space Marines or whatever, like top 10 whatever. And every time it's like, oh, 40k. It's like, of course it's fucking 40k. It's over the top, like, no, like, 40k is the setting equivalent of that kid on the playground that we all knew who had to fucking one-up everybody. He's like, no, you can't attack me, I have a shield. Like, that's 40k as a setting.
I always thought of 40k, I mean, given, I am not at all a 40k or a Warhammer in any form person. Like, my joining the Aux and the Legion has been my most exposure to that in my entire life. So my general perception of it was, oh, I have more disposable income than you. For all the minis and all that other
also,
shit.
Yes, because you're going to pay out the nose for building a 40k army.
Yeah.
I feel like most people here probably know that, so...
Well, it depends. If you want to do it legit, yeah. If you,
I don't. I don't feel like giving Games Workshop money because they don't deserve my business.
Are you mad that they sent the Pinkertons after just some random dude and were...
That was Wizards of the Coast.
That was Wizards of the Coast.
And this is where you say, "What's the difference?" And then
what
like
the difference, really?
The typical like sitcom crowd laugh would happen.
I will say this much. I have read some 40k books, and the ones that I've read have not been about Space Marines. They've been about, like I read The Founding by Dan Abnett. And I'll be honest, that was a really great book. I really like that, because it's like, okay, this is something I can get behind, because it shows, like, the human perspective in this setting. It shows a very human story. But that's not really what gets represented in a lot of the 40k stuff outside of books. A lot of it is just, like, Space Marines, and just over-the-top bullshit, you know?
Well, I wonder if that happens to any fandom, like maybe like Star Trek or Star Wars.
It's
Like
definitely happened to
how much
Star
of the
Wars.
over the top crap that's in that series gets like constantly spoken about? Like,
I don't know, man. Have you watched any of the shit that Disney's put out with The Acolyte and The Last Jedi and
I mean,
The Skywalker?
remember the
Oh,
incident where we were joking about Kirk being a man whore, and that one guy just threw it absolutely.
That was the funniest. He got so mad. It was just like, because I made the joke where it's like, I hope Starfleet has good medicine, because I feel like Captain Kirk has caught like every STD in existence, because he definitely sleeps with like every alien that like they parody that with Zap Brannigan on Futurama. Don't tell me that Captain Kirk is not like, oh, an alien babe, I know how to handle this situation.
I mean, in actuality, he probably didn't like whore around that much. I think that was just that time, but it's
definitely the betrayal, but still,
if you do it once, we're gonna joke about you doing 1,000. It's like the dude bro mentality. It's like, oh, we found out that you did this one thing, so we're never gonna let you forget about it.
Well, it's like how I'm always gonna think of Data now as just like this unstoppable Terminator, because of the story the text said about, you know, Data screaming people's heads off for moving so fast and just like ripping people to shreds.
I mean, he has these capabilities. That's true. He doesn't do it, but
like, can you imagine like an episode of like The Next Generation where he just does that and it just turns into like Doom?
Well, he does have his brother Lore, if you know about that.
I do know about his evil twin.
And his evil brother. I don't think he does any of those things, but he, like, there are parts where he's like, I set the disintegration ray on its lowest setting so that you'll die slowly.
Why is that even a thing on the disintegration ray?
It's Star Trek, you know. Just strap some tachyon rays to it. It's all right.
God. The sad thing is that's not far from the truth. Because Star Trek, I don't dislike Star Trek. I think Star Trek's great. I know it's a very important to sci-fi. I'm just not big into Star Trek myself.
I think
and I just know that they tend to do a lot of the technobabble stuff.
Maybe we're not really meant to take it seriously and just turn our brains off after a hard day of fucking work and just entertain ourselves.
I don't think that's a inaccurate statement, because Gene Roddenberry wanted it to be more of like a hopeful, uplifting thing, at least with the original ones. I mean, you get into stuff like The Next Generation or like Deep Space Nine, and then it gets real like, oh shit, this is heavy. Like, you have an episode of Deep Space Nine where, what was the guy's name? Cisco? He basically does a monologue about how he basically caused a terrorist act to get the Romulans in the war against the Dominion?
I don't know.
Something like that.
I watched Next Generation as a kid mostly. And it's not like I watch it like episode per episode. Like, it was just like, you know, an episode thing. And like, usually when it was like, you know, what happens next week, it was like, God damn it, because, you know, I might not be.
Oh god, these arms look terrible.
Spoiler alerts, people. There was a time where you couldn't just demand what you watch. Like, you know,
I remember those times quite well.
If you didn't see it, you were fucked. Like, for the longest time, I wanted to see the first episode of Power Rangers, and one time I actually, like, stood up to my dad, because they only came on Saturdays, and he always wanted to cut grass, and I said, dang it! You said I could watch the first Power Rangers episode! He's like, fine, you weeb! But he didn't call me that, but...
I would have loved it if he would have called you a weeb, because that would have been fun. It's like, you fucking weeboo! It's like, Dad, how do you know that word? I'm on the B-board, you son of a bitch.
And you know, to be honest, my dad, now that I'm trying to see things from his perspective, when, like, TV wasn't just a big deal, like, having your child's son throw a fit about it must have been like, that boy ain't right, you know?
Sorry, I'm just still thinking of the idea of your dad being like actually more of an anime fan than you, but he's still calling you a weeb.
No.
It's like this son of a bitch just watches dubs.
No, my
Yeah,
dad.
no, I did have similar because I can definitely remember there was times where it's like I need to watch like the show because it's only on at this time. Because I still remember when on demand was a new thing because we had Comcast when I was growing up. And I still remember times where I would record shows. In fact, I remember the one time I tried to record the opening of Transformers Armada because that was one of the cartoons I really loved growing up.
Yeah.
And it was like a 3-part episode, and in the middle it was cut by like a basketball game or like a recording that my sister did. I don't remember exactly which. And it was like, and it wasn't like a good recording. It was like she had left the camera on sitting out the window, and it was like an hour of that.
Lol.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so imagine a feeling like you just got off of school and you know that yesterday was the last episode of Dragon Ball Z and you're hoping maybe they'll start the news cycle. Like, you know, maybe we'll get to see how he finally starts fighting Frieza and all that stuff. And then you come home and you watch it. No, it's back to the Raditz saga.
Hey man,
For
we
the
gotta know what happens with
16th
Raditz.
time. And then the internet came along. It's like, you know, some people post videos like you didn't see the whole episode, but like you could see clips from episodes that they haven't aired yet, and it's like, oh my god! It's like it's in Japanese, so you can't understand. It's like, oh my god!
Oh, I very much remember
Who's
the
Bardock?
of YouTube AMVs.
Wake me up!
Yeah, it was that or Linkin Park, man. There were so many Linkin Park AMVs of like Naruto and shit. Whackers over here like these fucking kids.
Andrew is not too terribly far off from my age.
Whacker remembers watching Witchy Poo and HR Puffin stuff.
Whacker remembers watching the flames on the wall in the cave allegory.
After meeting Whacker,
Any philosophy majors in chat, you're gonna love that reference.
After meeting Whacker, I don't blame Nero for letting Rome burn now. Who's that philosopher that just lived in a pot?
Diogenes? Oh,
Yeah. He's like that because of Whacker.
No, that was Whacker.
Isn't he the one that Alexander the Great questioned and he basically farted at him or something like that?
I think so. Diogenes was a bit of a shit poster. There was one time he went to some rich man's house and he's like, you can spit anywhere, or you can't spit anywhere in this house, so he spit in the guy's face. I know that's the famous one.
And he didn't immediately just get killed for that?
I mean, he's Diogenes. Maybe he was just try it, motherfucker. I don't know. Greek philosophers were weird, man.
How do you know that?
I was there with Gandalf. I also took a philosophy class.
Sure you did.
Yeah.
Sure you did. Oh wait, you're a fucking hipster. Of course you did.
I'm not a hipster, Whacker.
You are
I don't know where you keep getting
absolutely
this. Just because I drink
very
IPA. I don't wear flannel, first of all.
definition
You need to wear you need to grow your hair out and wear the man bun and put on that French artist hat. You know the one I'm talking about,
I mean,
the
I'll do
weird
that
beret.
and the glasses, but I'll just act pretentious. Be funny.
Like that side beret that they have, the French artist.
Yes, I am very well aware of the art hipster art ho beret.
And then grow a very thin, weak mustache.
Oh, good.
And like
I'm way
wear
ahead
a
of that.
black turtleneck.
I do need to get one of those. Yeah, he's real, like, yeah. This very Doom guy. His shoulder pads are tiny, but whatever. He's too good for shoulder pads.
You wouldn't guess it, but you wouldn't guess it that Doom guy had a testosterone deficiency.
He had a testosterone deficiency. Hold on, I need to draw him choking a demon real quick.
Don't worry, Spara. It's too hot today for those.
I don't want to know what he sent me. I saw it was Spar. I'm like, nope. Not opening that right now.
Yeah.
Hell, I wouldn't mind having a watch like an Ernest, like an Ernathon, like we like watch Ernest movies for a while. I don't know what we call it because I remember seeing bits of it, but I'd love to watch Ernest go to prison.
How many Ernest movies are there?
Oh, Jesus Christ! Like, not as many as there are Land Before Time movies. I'll tell you that.
There was a lot of those.
Land Before Time is like a dead horse that's like got hooks and hoses hooked up to it.
Are they still making movies for that?
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh God, that's horrifying if they are. They made so many of those fucking movies. Also,
I've seen a song from one of them. Big, 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 big water, and you just keep repeating that.
Please do not. I will be very upset. I do not like musicals.
The joke's on you. I would barely call it that.
Good. I still don't like it.
I think Ernest had his own show for a while, because I swear I saw it on TV, and he was just like...
Wasn't he the voice of the Slinky Dog from Toy Story?
Yeah, he was.
Jim Varney died in like 99 or 2000 or something like that.
All right.
He died a long time ago.
He was in like 10 movies and a television show. In 1985, he was in Dr. Otto and the Riddle of the Gloom Beam. I haven't seen that. 1987, Ernest Goes to Camp. 1988, Ernest Saves Christmas. 1990, Ernest Goes to Jail. 1991, Ernest Scared Stupid. 1993, Ernest Rides Again. 1994, Ernest Goes to School. 1995, Slam Dunk Ernest. Oh, jeez. 1997, Ernest Goes to Africa. 1998,
Bless the Rains.
Ernest in the Army. And then they had a television series in 1988 called Hey Vern, It's Ernest.
Full Metal Ernest.
Give me your war face! Platoon, but it's like Ernest as a character. I haven't seen that movie, actually. That's one of those movies I'm almost scared to see.
You've not seen Platoon? I haven't actually seen the whole thing, so...
No, his eyes have to be going in different directions, like...
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I saw it like
God,
I think it's a TV show, but I think it's about like this nun. She's like this short older lady with glasses. She sounds like the lady that serves at Waffle House or something like that. You know,
like smokers.
Yeah, and like she can see demons.
So is she my third grade teacher?
Maybe. Like the scene I see is like there's these couple having like counsel therapy with the priest about their marriage, and she literally sees this giant, tall, like completely solid pitch black demon with like horns and shit, and he's like leaving a slime trail behind. And he's in there, and he's like, he tells the priest. She tells the priest, like, "Can I sit in while you're talking to these people, so I could like?" He's like, "Yeah, sure."
The demon just looks at her and like, "Hey, it's a living."
And like when they're asking questions, he says, "Is this an intimacy issue?" And the demon like rolls up on her and says, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
And a woman says something, and the demon slaps her in the back of the head, but like she just rubs the back of her head, like because only she could see him.
Yeah.
Still. May I request a demon be holding paperwork regarding Doomguy's car's extended warranty?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, we gotta do that. Because I wasn't sure what to do with the other one, but yes. I keep having to unwiden Doomguy.
No, I actually like the finger going
He's
up, like,
so
hold on a
right.
minute.
Why don't you just
Okay.
widen the canvas a bit?
Because I don't feel like it.
Crispy.
Whacker.
Crispy.
Whacker. Listen,
No, look.
it's an art thing. You
Crispy,
understand.
he's only mad. He's only mad because he doesn't have talent.
Exactly.
What did I say? He's all the Three Stooges combined in one body, but without the talent.
Andrew!
Whacker!
Liquid.
Oh, I saw a Chinook in the air today.
I see those a lot. There are a lot of them around here.
We used to have like a graveyard full of like. I asked about it recently, and it was all like Soviet. It was all Soviet gear.
I would have
But
loved
someone bought like a bunch of Soviet like trucks and stuff, and they just left it there to like rust for decades.
Let me tell you about these trucks.
Find whoever the fuck that is and make friends with him and see if you could buy
Yeah,
it.
really.
I'm going to say this. He's probably the same guy that owns the flag shop along the highway, and I don't want to make friends with that guy.
Oh, does he have like? flags
Okay,
that-
how you doing today, Crispy? How you doing?
I can guess what kind of flags he must have, but we're not going to talk about that.
No, we're not. We're going to draw this
No.
picture of a demon with the legal papers.
This demon's tone's all wrong. I'm gonna stab him in the face with a soldering iron.
With the face. Oh.
You son of a bitch.
I'm thinking of that
Give me-
disturbing scene from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas where like he's high or something and his friend is like,
Oh, when he's tripping acid?
yeah, and his friend is like the boob demon. I'm like, ugh.
I'd never seen that movie.
Like,
I know of it. I just haven't really seen it. Oh,
it's
God.
like I watched it, but I was a kid, and I think I was like not wanting to watch it, but my sister and them were watching it, and I wanted to be like, I was being like little hang out with your older siblings because I had nothing better to do.
Yeah.
That was a weird movie. Funny though, it's like
Yeah.
bats
It-
everywhere. It's like there are
It's
bats.
a very accurate representation of what it's like to trip on LSD. From what I've heard in Minecraft, allegedly.
So this is like this is original Doom guy, right?
Yeah, I was gonna do the 2016 guy, and I'm like, oh man, he's got a lot of detail, and classic Doom guy is always fun. So
I like the lore that they were like trying to put up in 16, but
oh yeah,
it
no, I
seems like they're
that a lot,
constantly
too.
just revamping it or something like that.
Well, I mean, it's
In a way,
I don't mind it. I kind of like how he's kind of become like this like demigod demon slayer. Especially considering what Doom the Dark Ages looks like, because that shit is metal as fuck. But
Oh yeah, what is the Flubber Furby?
oh my god, I forgot about the Flurby. Shit. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna have time to draw that. Maybe I will. That might have to be a next episode.
Oh, we have all sorts of ideas.
What? What?
But
You've had your one Furby drawing today, so
I've had my daily dose of Ferb, so I have to wait till next time. Plus, it's like we got like a half hour left anyway, so.
remember, people, mail your favorite Furbies to this address. it's Whacker's address.
Oh, don't do that. I would feel awful.
I will lay waste.
I thought you were going to say. I thought you were
sure
going
you're
to say.
gonna send me like a Furby snuff film in terms of like if you would get those.
I was hoping you were going to say I would lay an egg.
I
That's how mad you are. It's like I'll lay an egg.
It's like that video that
pretzel bomber. That is a very accurate statement.
No, it's like
he
the
is
video
in a
that
tube top.
it's the woman who was trying to inflate her tires to 100%, but instead of percent, it was psi. It was like at 99 psi, and they were like, "That tire's about to hatch."
I'm now imagining like Whacker gets so angry about Furbies that he lays like a really big egg.
Well,
And when it
Ralph
hatches-
said that
When it
Ralph said he
hatches,
should manage the PO box for the Furbies.
when it hatches, it's a Furby, but it's got a bit of Whacker's personality in it, and he's like he always
so it
talks
tries to
shit.
kill itself.
No, he talks shit to you all the time, and he does a really good
Oh, that's
job.
even worse.
Yeah, so like Whacker actually starts, being like, I actually like this guy. He's, they get along.
Oh,
Just like,
So,
stick with my own shit.
You're the son I've never had.
so
Oh my god.
there's this channel called Red Hot Nickel Ball where they heat this little like 1-inch spherical ball of nickel up to red hot and they put it on stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's
Is
one
there
where
a
they put
Furby?
it on a Furby.
Oh, sweet. How does it go? Does the Furby live?
All right, let's see what we got here.
I hope one day the magnet fishers pull up a
Christ,
Furby.
wrap that Furby up something.
I
That'd
would
be-
not be surprised if somebody pulled one out of a box.
No,
Because
I want to see an episode where like they're magnet fishing and they just keep pulling up like dilapidated Furbies and they're like, what the hell's going
that
on?
would be funny. That would be funny. I'm also thinking there's this one beach. I think it's in France. And people might know this, but there's a beach in France where year after year they get Garfield telephones that wash up on the beach because there was like a shipping container that went overboard
Lol.
years ago with a bunch of these phones in it, and they just wash up from time to time.
Isn't there like a giant yellow rubber duck? Like either it's like I think it's a single one, but it also has a bunch of little rubber duckies, and it just floats around. And like once a year, it goes through like San Francisco Bay or something like that.
That would not surprise me. And it probably lays waste to San Francisco like Godzilla would. But it's San Francisco, so they probably have a budget for like kaiju attacks because it's one of those cities that just gets kaiju attacks in movies.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god! They put the holy shit! It starts crying smoke.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
our
I
beaches
think,
in
I think the
Europe
most
rubber
horrific
duckies.
Furby death I've seen is the one that CJ posted, where it's like one of the ones with the light up eyes getting in one of those hydraulic drill presses, and it looks up as it's happening. It's like it knows it's going to die. It's so horrifying. I was like, CJ, this gave me psychic trauma.
All right, one day, Crispy, we need to have a stream where we build a kaiju. We play that kaiju game I told
we'll
you.
absolutely, we will absolutely. Okay, that might be next stream, honestly.
But
But also, before you say your next point, I literally thought you were going to start saying the lyrics to "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor."
no.
Continue.
Also, you know that tree in Mexico that has all the like the baby dolls like hanging from it? And they're like they have no idea who keeps putting it on there. And
I
they're
don't
scared.
know that.
Oh,
I'm
God,
horrified to
it's
know
like-
that.
This is like a
How
cryptid
have you
thing.
never
Like
heard of that?
it's like a real life thing, and it's like
I know there's
horrifying.
like an island of dolls, but I didn't know there was a doll tree specifically.
Well, it's on an island, but the tree has like dolls hanging from it, and they're like, we have no idea who's putting these dolls here, and we're too scared to go over there.
I don't blame them because they're going to go over there and the tree's going to impale them and steal their soul.
But I'd like to imagine a tree with a bunch of Kirby's hanging off of it.
Kirby's or Furbies?
Furbies. God damn it!
Smashing
Maybe-
Furby with the world's fastest press.
I'm gonna
Why are people so
personify my.
anti-Furby? I don't understand it.
Have you seen the shit videos? They like speaking demonic and all that shit.
Yeah,
Andy,
it's almost
I
like
literally have a Furby right next to me right now that is shaped like a dino chicken nugget. I'm aware.
Do a Kirby Furby.
I was literally just thinking that. Whoever said that. So you
just copy paste your typical Furby face on a pink circle and then like put like dubs on the like little wings on the side and choose.
Don't spoiling the fucking bit here. Jeez.
That's all it is. Kirby is just a green he's a pink ball. That's all he is. He's a little gumball.
So is a hemorrhoid, but we're not going to draw that on stream. No, I'll absolutely draw a Kirby Furby.
You'll draw a hemorrhoid one day, I swear it.
I don't want to.
Excuse me.
This is really rude.
I'm just a union representative.
Okay. I need to send this to Crispy.
Oh God.
Have you noticed lately that when we imagine hell, there's just like a big New York-esque city there and a bunch of demons wearing business suits going around?
I mean, hell is traffic in New York City, I feel like, so it's not an inapt...
Hell is holiday traffic.
Hell is... yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
Crispy, need you to pause for a second.
Oh, goody, what have you sent me?
I've sent you a glorious thing.
Is this looks like the fucking thing that CJ...
Let's have a see
fucking
a wide angle camera. How far the stuff is going to fly.
Oh, he died.
Send it to me.
Okay.
No! Okay, fine, hold on.
Oh my God, it looks like it's a cartoon.
It's not.
That poor Furby. He didn't
Thank
deserve
you.
it.
Wait a minute. Ah!
Do you think demons sweat? It's pretty hot in hell.
I mean... Maybe?
If you ever, like...
I want to say
look at
yes.
that book of demons, like... The one that you have in his hand, that's like the typical, like, satyr design, like...
Yeah,
they have some, like, Lovecraftian ones. Like, one of them is, like, a giant crow head, and then just a bunch of tentacles coming out of the back of that.
Oh, they get real trippy.
Like, angels and demons, like the actual, like, descriptions of the angels and demons are, like... Somebody was tripping when they thought of this shit.
Well, I mean, that's where you get into, like, the whole... Like, oh, jeez. I don't want to get too far down this rabbit hole because of where it could lead, but ancient aliens, the whole ancient aliens thing where it's like, you know,
aliens.
Is that what the demon is saying right now?
Aliens.
We're being invaded by aliens. I told you this would happen.
I was right. He's a demon conspiracy theorist and nobody believed him.
He's like, everybody's like, I'm kind of glad he's killing Gorglok. That guy was a prick.
He kept trying to give me those pamphlets.
I need to go downstairs real quick to check on the rice BRB.
Alright, let's talk shit while he's gone. No.
I can fucking hear you!
No, you can't. Yeah, it's a pretty solid Doom guy.
Every pair of pants Whacker wears has that button flap that you see in like the old cartoons.
The poop flap?
Yeah, the flap with the buttons.
Yeah, dude, he wore that when he met my family. He was wearing
He doesn't take his pants off when he has to go. He just opens that flap up.
Oh, God. He's like, oh, I gotta make... It's a pretty sweet Doom guy.
Oh my God! Synchronize, get that guy that knows electronics and have him synchronize a bunch of Furbies to sing the Doom Eternal theme.
The guy that made the Furby organ.
Oh God!
Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, I'll have to send you that then.
I was thinking about the guy that who makes disc drive play music. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
that guy. But
I'm
yeah,
sure
no,
he could-
there's a guy that made an organ out of Furbies.
I'm not surprised. This is why the aliens won't make contact with us.
This is exactly why. Oh god, he's horrifying. Alright,
Well,
I'll be right back.
We'll make contact with the humans as soon as we stop learning new things about them. God damn it! So what is this thing? Stop inventing crap! No, Ramshackle, we won't do that. Spara Stoogie. Spara, have you watched the 1990s Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah? Because in a way, that's the story for that. If you think about
I've
it.
returned. Is Whacker back, or is he still checking on the rice?
Nah, he's still stuck in a washing machine, spinning around.
Poor
his
old
leg-
man Whacker. He went to go change the laundry and he shit himself.
You can hear Whacker screaming, "Step bro, I'm stuck!"
I think I can hear him screaming.
No, you can't.
How's the rice, Whacker?
You know what?
It
I
is
didn't find that.
drying out and staling nicely.
Delicious. I don't know
The
if you want rice
enemy
to get stale.
the enemy of good fried rice is moisture.
Really?
Yes, that's why you dry out your rice when you make fried rice.
I was not aware of that.
Yep. I make good fried rice.
I do love me some fried rice.
Yeah.
And of course, as a person of culture and taste, I do not put such abominations in my rice, such as peas, broccoli.
What? How is that an abomination to put vegetables in your fried rice?
No. Onions and carrots and scallions go in there for sure. But peas and broccoli? No. Fuck
That's
no.
usually how I make my stir fries with broccoli and peas.
Yeah, well, that's stir fry. This is fried rice.
Oh, if it's just straight fried rice, I guess that makes sense. But usually, if I'm making fried rice, it's going in a stir fry. So
Stir your fry. Crispy.
what? It's flipper.
Crispy.
All right.
You already had your one drawing. You don't.
Well,
get
listen. We
second.
have
No.
20 minutes left, and I figured
No.
that's enough time to speed paint one.
No.
Would you rather have it done now or have to worry about it for a week, Whacker?
Well,
Yes.
let's see, because usually in a week it's gonna happen again.
All right.
Not necessarily.
Crispy, I sent you the
I've
picture
gone
of...
streams without drawing Furbies.
I sent you-
Like one or two, maybe.
Yeah, that's several streams where I haven't drawn Furbies. You're welcome.
All right. Crispy, I sent you a picture of these creatures. It's in the 1991 Godzilla vs. Ghidorah. They're called the Ghidrats or something. But they go back in time, and then they leave these things on the island to become King Ghidorah.
Ah.
Your pronunciation is amazing, Andrew.
Whacker, your pronunciation is...
Better than yours? Yeah.
I was going to say a word I can't say, so, I hit a speed bump, and the joke is dead now. Good job, Whacker.
Your pronunciation is a shameful display.
Shame for display.
Your pronunciation is shut the hell up.
Andrew!
You freaking lognard.
Lognard!
Andrew.
Whacker.
Back in 5 minutes, I gotta take a Lognard.
Yeah, man.
Sure you.
I gotta find. I thought it was Rap God, but I gotta find. That's not the song I want to do. Porky Pig sings. I gotta find a better Eminem song to do.
I sent you Porky Pig.
I think you should do
right?
Real Slim Shady. But that's just me.
I wonder if it's the one from 8 Mile, the one I'm thinking about, or whatever that movie.
Mom Spaghetti.
I don't know. Spaghetti. Does this Furby have a? I keep thinking this is a D&D slime Furby, not the Disney Furby. Have you seen the old Have you seen the old Absent-Minded Professor movies?
I saw them ages ago.
Is that where Flubber comes from? Is that
the
character?
That's like that was originally the idea it came from. He used it to power a car.
Yeah.
It didn't like bounce around and have a personality. And they made 2 movies of it.
I was not aware of this.
And the second one they put it at the bottom of shoes.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the basketball team fucking wins with
That's why it's in the movie then. Okay.
Which I would consider that like performance enhancing or something like that.
Yeah, that's steroids. They should be banned from sports.
I kind of miss when I was a kid. You know, you'd stay up late, and the Disney Channel would play some of their like really old movies, like obscure movies.
I do miss the older Disney Channel stuff.
I miss. I would love a collection of, or I would love a channel on YouTube dedicated to the old black and white Zorro TV series. I love that show. Zorro. Okay,
that picture you sent me, Andy, reminds me of the one scene from the 3rd Jurassic Park movie where the little girl gets mauled by the dinosaurs.
Oh, they're pets. They're being nice to her, and
that's what they want you to think. People say they have nice pets all the time, but you own a chimpanzee, that's not gonna end well for you.
Well, that's what you get for owning a goddamn chimp.
Crispy.
What?
That sounds way too much like personal experience.
Look, have you seen the movie Nope?
Have I seen what?
The movie Nope.
No.
That movie illustrates very quickly why it's a terrible idea to have a chimpanzee as any sort of domesticated animal. Because it fucking murders people in like 5 minutes.
You know that story of the old lady that had a chimp pet and it tore her face off, right?
Oh, I remember that story very well.
She's sitting there with the veil over her face being like, oh, he was just acting up. He was a poor boy. Oh.
Lady, you have a murderous monkey machine in your fucking house.
You know that Lake Placid, that lady was like feeding the alligator the whole time?
What?
Like the start of the movie, she's like dragging a fucking cow out to the lake and like smacks it on the butt and walks away.
And then like at the end of the movie, like they killed the gator, but it had a bunch of babies, and she's sitting there like letting them like chewing her toes, and she's gonna feed them.
Why would you do that?
Because she's a psychotic, crazy old lady, and instead of cats, she's got gators.
I'd rather the cats.
I mean...
Oh my god, this is horrific. I love him.
I've got people inside me. Oh. Have you ever... So, what you're doing right now is...
an abomination and an affront to all of human dignity.
Yes, eat your prunes.
I wish I had recorded the one time I was drawing the Warforged picture, because I didn't make like, you know, you it's like additive drawing. It's like what you're doing right now. It wasn't like drawing circles and shapes and then coloring it in. It's like you're drawing purely with colors, you know.
Yeah. Which, honestly,
Yeah,
I actually
paint.
don't really do a lot of, so this is kind of fun for me, because I don't
Yeah,
really...
this is like sculpting. I think it's called like additive.
Yeah, that's essentially what painting is.
You know, like how there's sculpting. There's additive sculpting and there's subtractive sculpting. Subtractive sculpting is like when you chisel pieces away from a block, and additive is like when like you keep like slapping on more and more pieces of clay.
Yeah.
Is that a bubble? Neat.
No, you'll see what it is.
I was gonna say put a child's skull floating in it.
Okay, just giving away the plot, why don't you?
I don't want to watch any more of this.
Whacker.
All right,
don't you want to see
Whacker,
how to
we'll-
draw a
I
human
don't-
skull?
It's all right, Whacker. We'll watch Ernest Goes to Jail later tonight. That'll make you feel better.
Yeah.
We'll get
Would
you
you
some
feel better if
apple
we watched
juice.
Ernest get electro powers?
I'd rather watch Ernest Goes Camping because that's one of my favorites.
We just need to have a like. You know what? Maybe for like a while, like every once a week.
I
we watch
still
Ernest.
want to have Crispy watch and Mrs. Crispy watch Event Horizon.
I don't know if Mrs. Crispy will be up for it, because she's not big into the whole Discord thing. But I'll
Why
definitely
are
watch it.
you obsessed?
No, she can
with
just
this
like
movie?
sit there next to you, dude. She doesn't have to get on Discord.
That's fair.
Do you laugh when you watch this movie, Whacker?
What, Event Horizon?
Yeah.
There's bits and pieces of it that are.
You know what? You know what movie I laugh at that I probably shouldn't, but I do anyway? Silence of the
Whacker.
Lambs.
I'm gonna text you something because I can't say it on stream.
Oh, you guys have each other's numbers. How cute.
Andrew.
There we go. There's a skull floating in there because it's a Furby. And, yeah.
Oh. I don't like
Look, I'm doing it accurately. That's the important part.
There.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Okay.
Okay, Andy, send it to me. I need to know.
All right.
Oh. Yeah, man. Oh, my.
This stream is going great.
It is.
It's because I'm here.
Was hoping to get out of your story.
Wow.
Oh God!
Yeah, man.
Shit, man.
I mean, if you've
will
seen
say,
it, it is pretty stupid and can be laughed at, despite the horrible
the
that's what I'm gonna
context,
say.
Yeah. But yeah, I do laugh at Silence of the... I think a lot of parts of Silence of the Lambs are more funny than anything. I don't know what that says about me as a person.
I mean,
Like, the whole it rubs a lotion scheme is kind of a... On its skin is kind of a...
With
weakness
the-
point, so.
so the whole Goodbye Horses part is
That's the
simultaneous.
part...
It's
that I kinda
horrifying, but it's like, okay, this is fucking hilarious, but good God, you know?
Yeah. This is so fucking stupid.
It really, I mean, once the first time you watch it, it legit is like creepy
Wait.
as fuck.
Wait,
Farmer.
Crispy,
What?
Crispy, you have to save this. Matter of fact, okay, stop.
What do you mean?
Can you
I
make-
save all of these.
Hold on a minute. Can you make the background invisible where it can be a PNG? Yes. Send this to Techie and put gelatinous cube Furby.
Oh, I'll absolutely send this to Techie then. I'll do that after stream. Actually, we might as well cut it here because we've only got a few minutes left, and I don't think we're gonna be able to draw anything else.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh, darn.
I know you must be broken up about it, Whacker.
How much longer you have? Like,
It's 6:30, and so I got like 9 minutes left.
Also, before we close up shop, I would like to make mention of one of the... So, Crispy is obviously one of our primary artist shit posters. We also have Lady Red, who has done quite a bit for us. Later on tonight,
Yes.
when I appear on the Willard show, Willard's new intro screen, as drawn by Lady Red, will be available, as I understand it, which includes me in there as well.
Yeah, she's actually doing a lot of the intro or stream drawings.
We kind of have a number of
yeah.
artists like we've got Crispy,
Well, yeah, we got
Lady
we got
Red,
Stryker.
we've got Zenith, we've got Striker. We have a number of artistic.
We do have a lot of talented artists, and actually, it's not even just here; it's in the Aux as well. In fact,
Wait a minute.
Did you guys know that there's a BPO website?
Oh, there is? Tell us more.
Yes, there is. There is a BPO website, and on it there is a page for the Aux where there is a lot of art that members of the Aux have drawn. There is an Aux art gallery on there.
Oh,
So
wow.
if you look
That
up the
sounds
Black
interesting.
Pants Legion website, you can too check out the Black Pants Legion and all the wonderful things that we do.
Neato.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Look, man, I'm just trying to do plugs, alright?
Hey, Crispy, do you have the
What?
picture of the crab tank?
No.
Wait, the one that you sent me?
Yeah.
Oh god, I'd have to scroll back real fucking far to find that.
I wonder... I don't think I have it on my phone. I think I deleted it. I wanted to make like one of my orc battle wagons but...
Oh, yeah, no, I think you should. I
Well,
absolutely think
they changed a bunch of stuff, so I don't know if I'll have a battle wagon on my list. They got rid of the boy Bard. Oh,
that sounds like a Games Workshop move. So
Yeah.
anyone watching stream, check your bingo card. Fuck Games Workshop. Cause yeah. That's
because I was
Games
gonna
Workshop.
say like I was almost gonna be like shameless and be like, could you show it on stream the crab tank,
I would absolutely show Crab Tank.
the
on stream.
crabble wagon?
The Crabble wagon.
All of you.
No, you don't. You love me. You brought me dessert.
I did.
It was very nice of you.
I brought you beer.
Oh, I have it
Did-
here. I'll send it to you real quick.
Please do.
Dude, our meetup was like in front of your family, so I feel like
That was
that's
the
the
was
pretty
the interesting
strong level of trust to inflict your internet friend.
It was.
family.
It was. Because, I'll be honest, I was a bit nervous about it just because it's like, yeah, I'm having my friend come over that I know from the internet, but we haven't met in person.
What?
So-
Okay. What did I say when I came in the door?
Hello, I'm from the internet.
That's exactly what I said.
Should have had a shirt that said that too. That would have made it even funnier.
Oh, I wanted to wear my Mos Eisley shirt, man.
There you go.
You know,
Chris.
that's fair. That was a pretty baller shirt, so. Oh, yes, please send it to me. Yeah, I will absolutely send this to Techie then. He definitely needs it.
And while you're going down the corridor, you hear a slurping sound, and then a garbled "Booty," and this is what you see.
Oh, that crab tank. Oh, yes, I would love it if you made that. That's wonderful.
Oh yeah, that's one of the projects. So there's,
It's a
you
crab
know,
track. Yes.
yeah. If you want to throw it up on stream real quick, that'd be cool.
But yeah, hold on. I'll actually I'll do that right now. Give me one
Everybody
second.
look at it and then point and say, "That's shit."
No, it's not. It's good. Oh wait, hold on. Layers.
Do not.
It's staying far away from
do
the
not
curb.
There it
want.
is.
Do
Crab.
not want.
Crab. Oh, he's
You
even
don't-
got a mustache. That's wonderful.
mustache.
Isn't that what this part is?
No, that's like the big. That's like the big crab. Like it's got like a cannon for.
Oh, that's
One
the
of the
big
claws
page.
is- One of the claws is replaced with like a cannon.
Okay. No, I see it now. It kind of looked like he had a mustache, which I was like, rad. But
Like that's supposed to be its like mandibles underneath.
no, I see what you mean now. But yeah, I would love to see you color this and like do a little bit of shading to it because I think it would turn out great, even if it's just a sketch.
Who drew this?
I was-
Andy.
Andy, you fucking drew this?
Yeah, this was. Just a
Andy's a
sketch.
good artist too.
Oh God!
Wait,
Yeah, see.
you've seen my.
No,
Deviant
I've not
version,
seen
right?
your art. You've shown me your miniatures, but not this.
Oh, I used to draw shit all the time. I
think you should continue to draw shit, man.
I wanted to start doing it at work, but it's like even when I'm eating lunch, like I have things to do, so it's.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, on it, like, I can't draw at work either, or write even, so I gotta make sure to make time after it. Thankfully, my schedule permits me to have that kind of time, but still.
But the idea, this is like a big, like, it's like a boat, a tank with a crab pulling it.
Yeah, it's some metal slug shit, and I love it.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. There he is.
Crab mead mustache.
He's also beautiful.
I wonder whose icon that's gonna be.
We'll find out. I'm sure someone will put it up. Until then, I think we'll call it here for the day. Thank you all for joining us for another nice afternoon of
Darn.
And you know what? Just get you some paper and some pen. Go to Dollar Tree and get you some cheap paper and some pencils or something, and just start drawing, guy.
Yeah, really, just doodle. Like, it doesn't even have to be an elaborate thing. If you just like to draw, just doodle away. Because that's where I got my start. I'm sure that's where Andy got his start.
When I was a kid, there was this show called Imagination Station on PBS, and I used to love watching that.
I bet you I probably saw that as a kid. I just don't remember it well.
Oh, yeah.
Crispy,
But yeah.
you
Yes.
got aliens in my real name. I'm not the same.
We're not talking about that.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Yeah,
Here,
we are.
Let me tell you a real quick story. Like, I've spent years drawing, to get, you know how you practice so much and you get better little by little. And then one of the neighbor's kids comes up and he's like, I heard you draw, I want to show you this. And it's like this Dragon Ball Z character and it looks perfect. You're like, oh, wow, that's great. Good job. You hand it to him and he goes out and you're like, you little son of a bitch. How dare you draw better than me? You little fucking...
I mean, sometimes that definitely happens. I'm just like, damn it. But at the same time, I don't try to put down anyone that can draw better, or just anyone that just draws in general, because at least you're drawing.
Remember that picture I showed you from the hospital and I was like, why would you pay money? It was like a sketch of a ballerina.
Oh, God. I don't remember off the top of my head, but you'll have to show me that then. Until then, I guess we'll just hop off, so... Good night,
Draw
everybody.
something.
Good.
Bye.
Bye.